The Four Seasons Inn is located at 4040 Soco Road in beautiful Maggie Valley, North Carolina, at the foot of the Great Smoky Mountains. This motel features continental breakfast and also provides room service in a time when many motels have discontinued this service. Or if you do not wish to have room service, you can simply do as we did and place the little placard on the outside of your door letting them know that. The motel has creekside rooms situated over beautiful Jonathan Creek. Come with us as we try out this property for the very first time and see what we think. So here is the Four Seasons Inn, located on Highway 19 in Maggie Valley, North Carolina. It's not a big motel, but so far so good. It looks clean on the outside. It has upstairs and a downstairs. And we have been assigned room 107, so let's go check it out. Shaughnessy is going to escort us into 107. And you said this was a pet-friendly room. The sign says otherwise.
Yeah, well, she said.
Okay.
She was even asking me about them whenever I was checking in.
All right. And as soon as we can find the light switch, we're going to show you the room. Alright, so completely objective opinion here. It looks nice. The first thing that hits me is a smell that indicates someone has smoked in here. Is this a non-smoking room?
It is non-smoking. You're not supposed to smoke even outside on the balcony in a non-smoking room, but you can be charged a fee. I was reading that.
Well, then we might need to let them know that there is a smoke. I'm not complaining about it. It's not strong, but
you can tell that.
I don't want them to find it after we leave.
Well, she said that these rooms have been newly remodeled, so like the flooring for a pet room.
I like that floor.
Yeah.
Step over here and look at the bathroom. They got a, oops, I just hit my head on the hangers. They got a microwave and a mini fridge.
And I like the little area that you have snacks
I like
and stuff,
I was getting ready
you
to pull
know.
that out next. A little
I
shelf
like that.
here. So let's step into the bathroom here. In the bathroom, decent size actually for a motel. The bathroom is very, I don't know if I can back out of here a little bit, but bathtub and shower. One thing that some motels it varies is the water pressure. Let's just see what we got here as far as that goes. Looks like decent water pressure. Alright, so the water pressure seems adequate. So far I don't see any cleanliness issues at all. This is just a basic motel room, but I do think it's roomy and spacious.
Yeah, it is.
A lot of good floor space right here. The area where you hang your clothes is right here as you walk in the door. So that makes it kind of handy to grab your coat right as you're going out. The TV placement's a little odd. The TV is actually, you know, here's the bed. You'd think, I don't know, right here you got a dresser and a mirror. The TV placement's over here in the corner. So that's different. I like the little, what is that, wicker chairs. Wicker chairs, little table there. That looks pretty nice.
Yeah.
How's the bed feel? I haven't tried it.
Well, it's got a good bounce to it. I mean, I think it'll be alright. I think it'll be okay.
Yeah.
I think so. It's not creaking and
yeah,
cracking.
I've had a lot more noisy beds than that here in this town, actually.
Yeah, let's see what
Check out Travel Lowe's Motel, one of our first reviews.
And here where it says smoking is no longer permitted on the front or rear balconies. They have 2 designated smoking rooms.
And I'm just going to be honest with you, for people that don't smoke like us, it is very unpleasant to have to breathe that. So it's not overpowering, but you can tell it has been smoked in. So out here,
like a nice little area out here.
yes it is. And we got, as you can see, just a little covering of snow. But if it were warm weather, this would actually be a nice little area to come sit outside and have a snack, sit and listen to that river. One thing I like about rhododendron bushes is when it's really cold as it is now, the leaves curl up like a cigar. The high tomorrow here is supposed to be in the mid-teens. The low tonight's going to be down around 0. But you can hear that river. I like that. I really like the outside back area here. I'm anxious to see it in the morning. Okay, and in the, we don't usually show toilets, folks, but just something here that maybe they need to bring to their attention. The toilet seat is very loose. That needs to evolve or something in the back. So, not trying to look for things, I'm just trying to show you what's what. I'm sure that all the rooms are not like that, so it just happens to be our room. But king size bed, so very spacious. My overall first impression of the place, and I'm going to show you more in the morning. They have a continental breakfast. I'll show you that. Overall, my first impression of the place is positive. Okay, there are some rules here they've got written down for you or printed out. So, apparently some issues they've encountered. TV problems, smoking in rooms. You can't dye your hair in the room. Charging battery operating rides. I don't know what that means. Pool rules. Don't think anybody's using the pool tonight. Okay, so here's an early morning view of the back of the Four Seasons motel. So if you couldn't see it very well last night, I want to show you a little bit of what it looks like this morning. Beautiful sound of the river. Just that's actually Jonathan Creek running right behind us. There's several picnic tables out here. You can sit out here and eat, or just sit out here and fellowship and talk. So I'm going to walk downstairs by the creek and get you a closer view, but I wanted to stop in here on the way and show you the continental breakfast area. Even got a little sofa, love seat here, and a couple of chairs. If you just want to come sit by the fireplace, or a couple of tables if you want to get you a snack. So yeah, it's your typical continental breakfast. Starts at 7 and goes to 10. Don't take food back to your room, but you can take it down to the creek. So it looks like they got maybe some applesauce. Looks like cheese sticks, maybe yogurt. Maybe some Cheerios, Fruit Loops, Raisin Bran, little mini cinnamon rolls. Make you some toast, grits or oatmeal, or you can get you some hot chocolate or some spiced apple cider, which would be very good this morning. Or if you're a coffee drinker, there's coffee. Pretty nice little continental breakfast area. Okay, let's head down to the creek now. Right here's what the back of the motel looks like. You got a little back porch area with looks like 2 rocking chairs and a little table by each room. This is our room right here, 107. Actually have a little grill up under there too. show you a little bit of the front of the motel in the daytime, but looks like the sun is getting ready to rise above the mountains here in Maggie Valley. It's just a beautiful morning here in Maggie Valley, North Carolina. Okay, so we wanted to give you our final thoughts about our stay here at the Four Seasons Inn in Maggie Valley, North Carolina, located right here on Soco Road, Highway 19. Now, this is the first time we've ever stayed here. We like to come to Maggie Valleys, usually just for a one-night getaway, but sometimes two. Last time we were in this area, we stayed in Waynesville. Now, I did the Oak Park Inn in Waynesville a favor by not posting a review, because I'm just going to be honest with you. I know this is about this motel, but I'm going somewhere with this. I'm going to make a comparison. We had been to Oak Park Inn one time before and liked it. I had a good experience there. This time we came back with a pet-friendly room, and it was almost, and this is the phrase I used when I went and talked to the manager, I said it's almost like if you have a pet, you're a second-class citizen, because they put us in a room in the back. We both got eaten up with bed bugs.
Had to go downstairs, down rocky stairs.
Yeah, I had to go down rocky stairs. We were kind of just on the back of the motel facing not much. And then the bed, I don't know how to describe the bed frame. It was like a square wooden frame. How many times you hit your knee or your shin?
Oh yeah, finally I had to pull the blanket up so that way I wouldn't keep doing it. But it was plywood made of 2x4s. The one mattress, Stanford box spring, was just on top of the plywood. It was bad.
So I asked him, I said, I've never been in a motel before and seen a bed like that. He said, well, those are our pet-friendly rooms. I said, well, we've stayed in a lot of pet-friendly rooms. I've still never seen a bed like that. The owner told me this. He said, when they had the box springs, he said, we had dogs getting up, or cats, I don't remember if he said dogs or cats, pets getting up under the bed and getting their head stuck in the box springs. I never heard anything like that in my life. So I kind of looked at him and said, well, if you go to as many motels as we do, most motels now, you can't even get anything under the bed. A lot of motels went to the thing where you can't kick your shoe up under the bed and leave it. It's just all the way down. You can't even get under it. It's just the frame goes all the way to the floor. I said, did you ever consider that? Because the bed was very uncomfortable there. Again, we got eaten up with bed bugs. We did a review. I kind of had a change of heart coming home.
Because I did call them back and told them.
I told them about the bed bug
and
issue.
she was so embarrassed.
We had welts on our arms and legs, honestly.
And it's like I had to do a lot of cleaning.
And we stayed hundreds of motels and never had that before.
Never had an issue.
So,
I never could see them, but that's what they were. Or the bites were.
Yeah, we looked up the symptoms. That's what they were. And just the bed frame. I don't know how to describe that bed frame. It was awful.
Homemade.
So that kind of honestly broke us on that place. We liked it. It was right near downtown Waynesville.
Walking distance to downtown.
Walking distance. But we've had one good experience there and one that was just not good at all. So we did something different this time. We had never been to Four Seasons. They advertised this as a pet-friendly room. We booked one other pet-friendly room here in Maggie Valley, and it was the Travelose Motel, which looks like a decent motel, except, again, the pet-friendly rooms. We had the noisiest bed I think we've ever slept on. The refrigerator sounded like it was
taken off. It was bad. It sounded like a rocket or something. It was
well
bad.
but then you would hear like water. It was just like it was leaking water. So we kind of were a little nervous coming here, paying for a pet-friendly room. But I'll just be honest with you, I think this is a total opposite experience.
Totally, yeah.
From the others.
And how I found this, I was actually Googling pet-friendly rooms in Maggie Valley, and came across this one. I tried to book it online, or before I booked it, I called or talked to him. He says, "Yeah, go ahead," because it was going to be 2 queen beds, but it was taken by the time I got back on there. So I actually called the lady. Her name's Thelma, at the front desk. Super nice lady. So she said, "Yeah, I do have a king size pet-friendly room." We said we wanted creekside downstairs. Perfect. That's what we wanted. So what was it? $125 and change, I believe, for one night.
Yeah, and we ended up just getting it for tonight too.
Yeah, so we got it for 2 nights. So when I checked in, I said, "Can we do another night?" She said, "Sure." So super nice. I have not found any cleanliness issues whatsoever. She did say that the pet-friendly rooms had new floors put down.
And
And you
that
can
looks
tell
to be
it.
the case.
Yeah. The bed's comfortable. You know,
I want to say something about the floor. A lot of times when you get a room with a floor like this, you walk across it and look at the bottom of your feet. If they're brown or black, it ain't been cleaned. This clean floor.
Yeah.
Haven't had any issues like that at all. Go ahead. I'm sorry, but I was just.
No, I was just saying, you know, I'm very impressed. You know, the lady was super nice, and, you know, well, I was going to say something here too. Oh, they also offer housekeeping here. So they will provide that service
Yeah.
here. But if you don't want it, put your do not disturb sign out there. Just if you need something, she said, just let us know.
Yeah. And the view that you see behind us, that's why we set it up this way. We're actually sitting up against the back door here. If you walk out onto that balcony, you are over a creek. There are some, I've shown you that, you've seen it in the video. There's picnic tables down there. To be honest with you, this room is very spacious. I mean, more than enough room for us, 2 people.
Oh, yeah.
We're basically sleeping here, coming back to change clothes, and going back out. This room, it's very adequate, even though I do prefer a room with 2 beds, even though we don't use but one. I actually like to store stuff on the other.
Yeah, we'll like put our luggage and whatnot, but we've got plenty of room to do that.
But I like the dresser here because it's spacious on
Yeah.
the top, and they got a little table over there next to the refrigerator, which we showed you at the beginning. You hang your clothes right there behind the door as you come in. I kind of like that. It's not like stuck in the corner by the bathroom. It's
Bathroom's spacious.
The bathroom is spacious. I've actually seen some motel bathrooms about half that size. And the only thing about it, the TV's placed kind of right here in the corner. No, it's not a deal breaker by any means. It's just, you know, maybe it might be a little easier to watch TV if it was more in front of the bed centered, but not a big deal. We haven't watched 30 minutes TV.
Yeah.
So.
And if you come in the summertime, I mean, they've got rocking chairs all along out here. It'd be so nice to sit. It's too cold for that now.
Yeah.
Or even picnicking.
And Maggie Valley is a nice, cool place to come in the summertime. I could see coming back here for a summer weekend. In fact, I think we will. And just sitting out there and enjoying the rocking chairs.
Yeah.
And just sitting out there on the back deck. Maggie Valley is pretty high elevation. It's over 3,000 feet. So it's a lot cooler here than where we live. It's a very pleasant summer destination. I actually thought being January that the rates might be really cheap in town this time of year, even on the weekends. But I wasn't thinking about there being a Cataloochee ski resort and the forecast of a lot of snow.
Oh, yeah.
So,
because the parking lot was about full.
Yeah, this motel is pretty much sold out. I'm sure a lot of people went skiing. I would have if I was a skier. They got over a foot of snow up at top. So it's just great. This is a great time to be. If you want to enjoy cold weather, the temperature has not been out of the teens since we've been here. Single digits this morning. So it's been, I don't know, it's had a fun weekend here.
I have to, yeah.
But this room, this is what we're reviewing, 4 Seasons. I like it. I think this is one of the better places we've stayed in town. We've stayed at the Jonathan Creek. We like it. They don't allow pets. So we stayed there actually before we had them. It's been a long time.
It's been a long time.
15, 20 years probably.
And the continental breakfast is great.
Yeah.
I like the kitchen area. It's got a lot of seating in there. It actually has a little couch to watch the TV. Plenty of spaces to sit, to fix your food. Yeah.
I'm glad you mentioned that because I was going to forget to talk about it, but I did put that in the video. I went in there and showed you that. But yeah, I thought the continental breakfast was very adequate. I had several yogurts, applesauce, piece of toast, bowl of cereal.
They even had cheese sticks in there.
Cheese sticks. I've never seen cheese sticks at any motel. It's continental breakfast. I love cheese sticks, just the kind you snack on. And so I got several of those. I don't know. To me, it's very well kept. It's very clean. Very adequate. Very nice.
Very nice. And like I said, the lady that checked us in, I don't know if she's an owner, but super nice lady.
The only thing I will say, and this did hinder the sleep a little bit, and it wasn't the bed. Each room has a light right outside in the front. There's a switch right here by the door that I thought maybe turned the light off. It does not. The light stays on. Even with the curtains shut, you can see that light shining in the room at nighttime.
Yeah, yeah.
So that would be the only drawback. I wish there was a way to turn that light off in front of our room. Because it does keep the room kind of on the bright side even with the curtains closed.
And I like a totally dark room.
Yeah. When we first got married,
this dark
when we first got married, she was scared of the dark, and now she has to have it that way.
I honestly, when we got married, I would sleep with a little lamp on, and Mom would come turn it off at night. That's just how I grew up. So when he was like, no, it's safer to sleep in the dark. And I felt better with him there too, because you said I just had my room to myself. What'd you do?
Balled my fist up.
Oh yeah, see, I had my protector now.
Yeah.
And but then it's like I've gotten used to that. And where we live at, we have no street lights, nothing. It's dark. So yeah, now it's like, no, I want it dark.
Well, what I told her, this is how I kind of broke her that, because she always had to have a light on. I said, you understand if there was some nut out in our yard, like a burglar or something, if you have a light on in the house and it's dark, you ain't gonna be able to see out into the yard to see him if you got a light on, but he can see you. And I say if it's totally dark, you can see outside better than he can see inside.
And you know the layout of your house.
Yeah, so since then, buddy, we can't. I'll tell you how bad she's got now. We have an air conditioner window unit in our bedroom, and it has the digital readout of what the temperature is. I come to bed one night, she's already in bed, I couldn't see it, but I could hear the air conditioner. She had put black electrical tape over the digital, on the air conditioner, just a little digital readout. So that's maybe overboard a little bit, but.
And I have an alarm clock that's digital, and it's got brightness settings, and they actually have a dark setting. So you don't see it until at night, and it's just barely lit up. So when you wake up at night, you can see the time, but during the day, you'd have to brighten it, and that's just fine for me.
But I know this is a long closeout, but we did want to tell you our thoughts of the Four Seasons Inn. From our one stay here, I highly recommend it.
Yeah, definitely.
It's pretty budget friendly, very adequate for two people. If you're not looking for a lot of frills and perks, you got a microwave, you got a refrigerator. If you're happy with a clean room that's got some decent space to it.
Yeah, I was going to say space, not, like I said, this outside area is beautiful. I mean, you could enjoy that in the summer, spring.
Absolutely.
Or even in the fall would be pretty too, because
Yes,
you got
it would.
the mountain kind of back there too, you could see. Very nice.
And so we woke up this morning with a dusting of snow on the ground right there by the creek. I would definitely stay here again. So anyway, that's our review of the Four Seasons Inn. Do you have anything else you want to add?
I think we covered it.
All right, so if you like this video, like and subscribe.
And find and follow us on Facebook.
And have a blessed day.